Hello guys, this is TJ, and today I'm gonna teach you GameMaker. Now, since this is your first tutorial, you're probably wondering what is GameMaker. Now, I'm not gonna explain it all. I'm just gonna give a brief meaning. Now, GameMaker is basically a tool created by the programming language Delphi, in which it makes it easier to create games, whether you're a programmer or not. Uh, as you can see, it has different tools in making games, and I can assure that it's easier to create games using this one. Well, you can create programs, but the main uh, the main aim of this program is to make games. Now, first things first, I'm gonna be explaining this a bit. The sprites are the appearance of your objects and characters in the game. Sounds are the sound effects, and backgrounds. Wait, hold on. Backgrounds are basically the backgrounds of your rooms, which I'm gonna explain later. Paths are the directions and the paths which your object are gonna follow if you make them to. And scripts are basically pre-made codes. If you're too lazy to write codes all over and over, just make scripts if they're the same. Fonts are the fonts which you're gonna use if you're gonna create text using code. Timelines is the timelines when the objects are. It's pretty basic, okay? Objects are the objects. The things when you put in rooms. Object. For example, if you're gonna create a character to place in the room, then you're gonna put it on objects. And rooms are the places where you're gonna place your game. Game information, global games, and now we're just gonna tackle them. Now, I'm gonna demonstrate on how to make a simple game wherein we will make a simple game wherein you're gonna create a character and walls, and then you can control the character. Anyways, firstly, in making a game, we should make the appearances of our games. Now, in order to create that, you go over here, the create a sprite, click that, and here you want to name your sprite. Now, in making a sprite, be sure to at first you're gonna make SPR. That basically means sprite, and then underscore, and the name of your sprite. Then let's type in character. Hold on, character, and then here. Now, since if you already created your sprite and then made it as a PNG or JPG file, then you can just load sprite. Kind of like that, but as you can see, 3 sprites, actually 4. But since we didn't make one, then we're gonna make one edit sprite. Click that. Now over here, go to File, New, and then that's the size of your appearance, the appearance of that sprite. Let's make it 32. Double click this in order to edit. Zoom in a little bit, and now you're gonna make the appearance of your character. Now I just want to make my character a simple globe, a simple circle, color blue. That seems okay. So let's make this guy colored blue, and there we go. That's nicely done. Check that. Check that as well. If you want to see what it looks like, then just show me. Now, when you're clicking your character, when this is the character of your sprite, be sure to click center. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna make, since this is our character already, and then we're gonna make a simple game where we move around, so we need to create walls. Okay. Be sure to remember sprite wall. No. Make a new one. 32 seems nice. Let's create, let's say, simple square. Be nice, I guess. Hold it gray. And show pro. That seems okay. Now, if you're creating a wall, an unbreakable wall, be sure to not center this one. Do not center that one, okay? Click OK. Now we're done with our sprites. Now we're gonna create our objects. You're not gonna use sounds, backgrounds, paths, scripts, fonts, and tablets yet. We're gonna use objects and groups. Wait, hold on. I have cold. It sucks. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for that. Now, we're gonna make our objects. We already have the appearance of our characters and our wall. So what we're gonna do is go to the objects. And in order to make an object, click this blue circle, create an object. Okay. Now, we're gonna make our character, right? So, in this one, instead of writing SPR, we're gonna make OBJ. That means object. And then underscore, the name of your character. And then, in here, the sprite, you're gonna click what sprite it will use. So, go to sprite character. And make it solid, of course. Now, we're gonna leave that first. Make our another object, the wall. So, there we go. And then click solid, and then we're done with the wall. Now here is our character. Firstly, we want to if it collides. Okay, wait, hold on. If you're a character, right? And if you hit a wall, you should stop because it's the boundary. Now what you're gonna do is go to add event, go to collision. Collision means if you collide, which means if it hits, if it touches the other object. So if it collides with the object wall, we're gonna leave that first, okay? I'm gonna explain first. Now, we want to make our object move, right? So, we need to add buttons which we're gonna press to make that object move. So, go to add event, go to if keyboard, if you press the keyboard left, the left arrow, okay, what you're gonna do, if you press the left arrow button, then you're gonna make the character move left. So since this is just basic movement, what we're gonna do is get this and then drag it over here. There we go. Now, what we're gonna do is, since we wanted to make it move left, then press this left arrow and make your speed, let's say 4. And don't check relative, don't check it. Okay? Now, just, if you want to make multiple kinds of these and you don't want to repeat it all over and over, just go left and then duplicate event. Press the keyboard right. Continue doing that. There we go. Now, left, that's correct already. Now, in up, if you want to make it move up, press this one and left. So, basically, do that. Well, gonna make it move. Now, if you are gonna make a Pac-Man style of game, then you're done already. But I mean, you're done with the character, but not with the dots and kind of stuff. But if you're gonna if you're gonna hold left, then it's gonna move left. But if you stop pressing left, then it will stop. Then go to add event, go to key release, and go to key release any key. What we're gonna do is go over here and make it stop. That's it. Now, over here is our wall, right? If we will touch that, that means we will stop. So go over here and make it stop. And there we go. Our character is complete. We're done. And wall is done as well. Now, our game isn't done yet. Go to rooms since we need to make a room. So to do that, go over here, create a room. And then here's our room. Firstly, for basic gamers, I mean basic game makers, go over here and change it to 32. There we go. Now click wall and create those stuff. If you want to make it faster, just hold shift and do it. Hold it. So make it easier, There we go. We created our object, our room, and then let's maybe add some obstacles and stuff like that, and then put your character over there. Check. Now we are done. Actually, we are done. Wait, hold on. If you want to rename your room, go over to settings and be sure to RM. That's underscore RM. That stands for room, and RM, let's say room number 1, and then caption for a room, basic game. There we go. And we are done with our simple game. Let's, in order to test your wait, hold on. I'm gonna close this window. Hold on. Okay. If you want to test your game, just press this, run the game, and then that's our load. It will load, of course, and just wait for it to load. Of course. Takes a